Hello, I'm Sunny with the TOEIC and the Agricultural Report. The United States is making the first major change in its food safety rules since the 1930s. A new law called the Food Safety Modernization Act will govern all foods except meat, poultry, and some egg products. It called for increased government inspections of food processors, and it lets the Food and Drug Administration order the recall of unsafe foods. That agency has only been able to negotiate with manufacturers to remove products from the market. The new law also increased requirements for imported foods, but the law excludes small farmers and processors from the same rules as large producers, and it does not require seller and farmers markets and food stands to meet the highest requirements. That pleased Susan Portman, Director of National Sustainable Agriculture Coalition. She said a one-size-fits-all approach could have pushed more farmers and ranchers out of businesses, or it would have prevented them from providing locally product healthy fresh food to consumers. The Consumer Federation of America says it is generally pleased with the new law. So is much of the food industry. But Republican Representative Jack Kingston of Generals questioned whether enough people get sick from food to justify the spending. The legislation could cost the government almost $1.5 billion over 5 years. In December, federal officials lowered their estimates of how many Americans each year get sick from food. The new estimates are 48 million or 1 in 6 people. 128,000 are hospitalized and 3,000 die. The old estimate include 17.6 million illnesses and 5,000 deaths. Experts at the Center of Disease Control and Prevention made their last estimates in 1999. Officials say the difference is largely the result of improvements in data and research methods. They say the two estimates cannot be compared to major trends. Yet one thing has not changed. About 80% of illnesses spread by food are still listed as having been caused by unspecified agent. In other words, no one really knows which bacteria, virus, or other organisms were responsible, but in cause with a noun cause, the experts say salmonella is responsible for more than 1/3 of hospitalization. and it costs more than 1/5 of that for the TOEIC and DAT or agricultural report.